everybody, I'm PT. Welcome to my message I would like to send out to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. First of all, if you would please subscribe and comment, like, and share this video. All right, today, of course, is Easter Sunday, and I figured this would be a perfect time to send my message out to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and mainly to Ricky and Gary and the Brat. Okay. First of all, I want to say I've been listening to Rickey Smiley from the very first time that he came when he was in Dallas before Steve Harvey. After Steve Harvey took over, he took over the morning show on 97.9 The Beat in Dallas. I look up to Ricky. He's a great guy. He's a great man. He does a lot of things for the community. He's a great father. He's a great role model. And I understand that nobody's perfect and things happen in life, and that's just the way it is. But I wanted to send this message out to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and mainly again to the Brat and to Gary. Someone, of course, they're not in Houston, which I wish they were. So you have to stream live, listen to it, the app, whatever the case may be. This day I didn't listen to the show, but Gary and the Brat had got into it on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I listened, and I was very, very disappointed. I was very, very disappointed in how they handled themselves on the radio. Now, if this is an April Fool's joke, then I got. But if it's not an April Fool's joke, then I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to take it back. We have too much hatred, and we have too much backbiting already in our black communities. You know, it's already hard enough out there, you know, with the Trump administration, and you got all kind of stuff going on, and we as black people, you know, we need to use the radio, which is our resources, which is a good resource, of making things better in our community. I understand that, you know, people are not going to always agree on certain things, but here's my message to the Brat. Gary does the tea. I mean, this is what he does. Gary was doing this way before you came on board. And matter of fact, Gary was doing this before he got with Rickey Smiley. He does the tea. The tea means somewhat of the truth, or rumors, or it's alleged, whatever the case may be. And I'm going to be fair. And I've listened. This is not the first time I've heard the Brat, my sister, kind of go in on Gary. No, that's not true. No, So if you continue telling Gary what's not true, and you saying, oh, you shouldn't say that, but then Gary won't have a job. This brother trying to work just like you trying to work. What would happen if Gary tried to break in what you was trying to do? I can understand that there's sometimes when, just you guys may say, oh, no, Gary, I don't know about that. And I understand these may be your friends, but Gary has a job to do, just like you have a job to do. When you clock in with Dish Nation, and you clock in with the radio station in Atlanta, you have to do a job. And this is that man's job. Gary's not friends with those people. That's not, I don't believe he's friends with the people that you're friends with. So you shouldn't get upset with him because he's telling whatever everybody else is talking about, including myself. If they're talking about Bow Wow, if it's alleged, I'm going to talk about it. If they're talking about Mariah, I'm going to talk about it. If they're talking about whoever, I'm going to talk about it. And I don't really think a lot of times Gary says, oh, this is true. He's alleging, or the T is, or people are saying the word on the streets. You can't get mad at him for that. This is what he do. What happens if he, and I heard you say, oh, you need to be nice. It's Easter. This is one time you need to be nice. Nobody who does entertainment news is supposed to be nice. They're talking about celebrities. This is what they do. Have you ever seen Wendy before? She gets down. So, I don't know if this is for ratings. I don't know. but it's not a good look. And I'm asking you guys, please work it out. Whatever y'all got going on, Gary, you keep giving your tea. You've been doing the tea way before you started working for Rickey. Gary shouldn't have to change who he is because your friends, those are your friends. He shouldn't have to change. You shouldn't have to change. But all this name calling and calling each other bitches and bitch and this, it's just, do y'all realize that young people are watching and listening? I don't know where Rickey was. And I hope that Rickey takes control of this morning show. If it's for ratings, shame. Shame on y'all. Because Rickey has a name for himself to have ratings. Definitely Gary has a name for himself. And definitely you too, Brad, as well. And not to name all the, everybody plays a part on the Rickey Smiley morning show. But when it gets to the point to where you start bashing each other, not let each other do their job, basically you try to stop a person from making their money, that's just not the way it's supposed to be. You know, and yes, you can agree and you can disagree with Gary, but all this fussing and so many people look up to the morning show, so many people. And then what surprises me is every black radio station, soon they come on, first thing they play is gospel. The first thing they play is gospel. But then, well, maybe not the first thing, but they do play gospel. Every black radio station. But then when I listen to the other stations, I won't say what names, I won't compare ourselves to the white people, but I just said it. But when you listen to them, they don't play no gospel. But do you ever hear them arguing and fussing and fighting with each other? When I listen to Charlemagne the God, they fussing and fighting. And then guests come in. And when I listen to, you know, certain black, but it's just like we just mad at each other. We just bitter at each other. We're not building each other up. We're constantly building each other down. And I'm hoping and I'm praying this is not for ratings. I'm hoping and praying that it's not an April Fool's joke. Because if it is, I got. But I just want to say, man, Gary, you keep doing you. The Brat, you keep doing you. But y'all have to show some type of unity on that show because everybody is watching and listening. People who are, you know, maybe who want to get into that field of radio. But when y'all are fighting, you can't expect the kids on the streets not to fight. When y'all are cussing each other out and calling each other bitches and talking about people's personal lives and stuff, you can't expect the young kids not to do it either. Fighting and stuff and going each other for each other's throats and stuff. Rickey Smiley, man, please get a hold of the show. Please, please, man. This is not a good look. This is a home. You guys are in the home of Martin Luther King. The man who fought for justice, the man who fought for equality, the man who fought for peace and stuff like. So it's like, I mean, like, surely this is not for ratings. It can't be for ratings. Listen, if you're fighting for ratings and between Rickey, Gary, and the Brat and everybody else, if you ain't got ratings right now, you don't need ratings. And I believe that y'all are the #1 team. I know you guys are, because you have a great show. You guys have a great show. You have a great team. You're on Dish Nation. You're on the radio station in the morning. What else? I mean, come on, man. Anyway, my message to Rickey, my message to the morning show. Come on, guys, get it together. People are looking up to y'all, and this is just uncalled for. And it's been going on for quite some time, but I decided after hearing that last recording, I believe it was from Friday, Good Friday, I had to say something. Y'all may not listen to me. Y'all might not even care, but I just had to put it out there because somebody needs to say something about all of this mess going on the radio. It needs to stop. Love you guys. Please, guys, subscribe, leave a comment below, and whatever you do, please tell somebody about my show on PT Show. Let's talk about on YouTube.